What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Carlos Baerga Show on the Big Play Network, presented by FanDuel, of course. With me, Gab Gowdy, and Cleveland Indians legend, Carlos Baerga. Carlos, it's good to see you today. The Cleveland Guardians, guess what they did, guys? They won a baseball game.
We win today. Nice to see you, Gabby. I know I missed you last week, but you are with us today, and I'm happy. Look at what I used today. You see what they say right there? William postseason.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I still believe. I don't care what people say. I don't care, how we played the last 2 weeks. We are coming back, and today it was a big game.
They won 2
big
in a row.
win. Kyle Manzardo got the base hit to win today again. That was very special. I'm very happy. He tied a record of 3 game-winning walk-off hits with Jim Thome and Manny Ramirez. They did it a couple years ago. So I'm very happy that we win today. Did you went to the game?
I didn't go to the game today. I watched the end of it from my couch. I started turning on the game and they started scoring runs. So I'm not going to say it was my doing, but when I did turn on the game, the runs started to be scored. So.
Gabby, boy, you need to go. Don't be
Listen,
saying
guys,
because we lost a couple games. You're not going to show
Listen,
up.
guys, no, this is the thing.
Why you don't show up? Because we got 3 shutouts.
I had a nail appointment.
Oh,
I had a nail appointment. Priorities took over a little bit today.
Okay.
I could have been there, but the nail appointment took priority. I'll be there for not this series, next couple series that we have. I'll be there. When Kansas City comes to town, I'll be there. I'll be front row.
Oh, Kansas City. She was in Kansas City last week.
I was.
Now when Kansas City come back, she going to show up. No, but please, we need to get there. But you know what? We need to play better baseball. Today, thanks God that we start, the scoring right away. Because we moved the guy over with Bunning, and we need to play more on that. We cannot be waiting. We have, in the last 22 base hits, we have 1 extra base hit. That was the homer that Jones hit it today to tie the game in the 9th. That was very special. But we need to get better on that. We need to get better. We need to bring those runs. And I had the opportunity to listen to our manager, Stephen Buck, after the game today. Let's listen to that, please.
Slade was great. I thought first 4 innings, they made him throw a lot of pitches, and then he got real efficient 5th and 6th. So really cool for him to finish 6 innings, up over 100 innings. That's awesome for somebody who hasn't done it before. It's and we're not seeing a tick down. We're not, especially today. I thought he found the spin. He and Hedgie did a great job mixing. That's a good lineup over there, and to hold them to 3 runs in 6 innings, and especially early, he wasn't at the sharpest he's been, but really did a nice job.
I know you guys see him next week. That was about the most fastballs we've seen from him. I know you talked about the spin, but his fastball it seemed like he could place it where he needed to. How important was that for him?
Yeah, I mean, it's he has to be able to throw both fastballs, and he did a great job doing that.
Nolan was just talking about how he puts pressure on himself. Is there anything that you can do as a manager to relieve some of that pressure on him?
Every player's different. Nolan's extremely hard on himself. He works his backside off. He cares so much, a little too much at times. Nolan and I have had a number of conversations throughout the year, as well as our coaches, and the big thing for him, and I think that homer today, the 2-hit game, can really release a lot of pressure. Can really help you relax and realize, like, as long as I'm within myself, I can do this. And we all know what Nolan's capable of, and it's been a tough year for him, not only results-wise, but playing time and a number of different things. So it was really great to see him get a huge knock for us, and just really, really happy for Nolan tonight.
Well, we listen to our coach. We need to hit. We need to hit. Nobody can do it. We need to hit. We need to catch the ball. We need to run. We need to pitch. We need to get better on that to be a winner. We win the last 2 games. That's good. That's good. And I think going from the road trip and coming home, we need to win at home. I know that we're going to face the Seattle Mariners next week, but we're going to be talking about that. But I don't know what you think.
We will be facing the Seattle Mariners, and we will be facing the Kansas City Royals coming up. And those are going to be very important series because those are 2 teams that are ahead of the Cleveland Guardians right now. If they want to make a playoff push, they need to take games from those 2 teams. I don't know if they're going to be capable of doing it because they're going to have to put runs on the board. Obviously, that's something that they're not really doing.
Yes.
But if they can, who's to say?
We need to get our man going to Gavin Williams. The last few innings that haven't been since he almost throw a no-hitter, something happened, and I think he got too many innings in there, too many pitches in there, and I think he got kind of tired a little bit. I hope that he get it back. I still believe we are 5 games back. We can do it, but we need to play better baseball to do it. I know that maybe that people think about it's not going to happen again. It's been like that for the last few years, and we keep doing it. We keep coming back. That's why I came with this hoodie today. I still believe
the
it.
postseason hoodie.
Yes, we're gonna do it. I don't know if you want to be there.
I want to be there,
Okay.
Carlos. I want to be there. I'm a little nervous that they might not be there, but I want to be there.
Okay.
I want to be there.
Okay.
But if they're there, I'll see you there.
Yeah, I got a friend that we're gonna be talking about that with him too. You know who we are bringing today? Alvaro Espinoza. So let's get ready. He's coming in the next segment.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back to you guys, we're going to have a great interview. Today's featured interview is brought to you by Smart Choice Windows. Smart Choice Windows is the place to go when you need to upgrade your home. They have great deals and great financing with 0% for 24 months and no down payment option with monthly payments as low as $199. So if you're ready for a quieter, more energy-efficient window, head over to smartchoicewindows.com to schedule your free no-pressure estimate today. Welcome back to the Carlos Baerga Show with me, Gab Gotti, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga. And Carlos, again, I say it every single week, you're the most popular man I know. What do you have for us?
Oh, my God. I have one of my buddies, one of my friends, and I think he's my brother. And we even got straight together from here, from Cleveland. My brother, Alvaro Espinoza, with us. How you doing, Alvaro?
Hi, thank you, Carlos. Thank you
Yeah.
for your invitation. It's my pleasure to be here, and hey, let's have fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun today. Let's start talking about when you signed with us. With the Cleveland Warriors in 1993. Tell us about the special time that you have here with us.
Well, first of all, when I got traded here, I got a little disappointed because I was coming from the Yankees, playing every day. I'm shortstop, and when I got here, the first words that came out from Mike Hargrove was he told me right away, "You're not gonna play shortstop here."
Wow.
So I want you to become my first utility guy. You know what to do, and you know how to get ready. So I expect that from you. And thank God that he told me right from the get-go. And I got ready, and we had the best fun ever here for 4 or 5 years.
It was special.
So you guys were teammates together for
Yes.
that many years. Were you
Yeah.
guys like little besties on the team?
Oh yeah.
You guys were? Were you guys hanging out all the time?
We hang out too. We hang
You
out
guys
too.
are hanging
It
out
was a
together?
special time that we have in the field, off the field. It was very special. But something that that I learned from Alvaro was that prepare myself for the game. He teach me how what it takes to be not just a great hitter that I was, to be a good fielder, and that's something that you listen to this. He's still every time we play in a fantasy camp, this guy plays shortstop. And even though that we are kind of a little bit overweight, he still make every play. We turn the double play. Tell him about it, Bobby.
Well, you never forget. You never forget how to catch a ball, and it's fun. Yeah, when I came here, Carlos have a little problem on defense, so we talked and we became a good friends, and he did everything that me, Omar, and everybody talked to him, and he became the best player ever. And we hang out together. We practice. We learn. We teach him how to practice the game to
Yes.
practice the way you're gonna play the game, and that's how he got better. And we have fun. We have fun in practice and then in the game.
Speaking of you guys say you're still like going around and playing and stuff. So let's say hypothetically you guys are playing right now. We did like a little hitting clinic derby. Who's out hitting the other? Who's winning this?
You know what? Right now, I got hurt so much. He's always the one. Every time the fantasy camp, he better on me. He better on me. I'm an honest guy.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to play anything. He's still playing in Florida.
Wow.
In the league over there. I don't want to know anything about baseball. I like to teach. That's something
Yes.
that I love to do. But playing, I got hurt so much.
So we're not risking
I don't
that
want to
again.
get hurt. The other day, let me tell you, 2 weeks ago, I went to Chicago. Do you remember I went to Chicago? And I played in a game. I hit a foul ball in my ankle. I can't even walk for 3 days. I was walking through the airport like an old man in there.
They didn't get you like the wheelchair to scoot you
Oh,
through?
I almost asked for that. Oh my God, that was the worst. But you know what? It's something that when we watch the game, like today, Today he was with me, watching the game of the Guardians, and we talk about, you see the shortstop moving the legs, hitting and stuff like that. It's on us. When you play this game, you always want to be there. You want to have the opportunity to get that base hit, to catch the ball, to throw the double play. We talk about it today.
Yeah, that we were talking. When we were playing, we anticipate the play before the ball get to us.
Yeah.
And that's why we were making it, sometimes we were making it look easy, but it's not that easy. If you prepare yourself to play the game right, you got to be thinking everything that go through your mind and be prepared when that ball get to you. Especially what situation, if there's nobody on, you got to catch your ball and throw to first base. Simple that when it's man on first base, everything change.
Yes.
With the base hit, you got to go somewhere. With the double, you got to go somewhere. A lot of things change quickly, but if you're not ready mentally, you're going to be lost a little. You're going to be lost a little bit.
Before we went to the new stadium in 1993, this guy and myself, I know that I made that record, the 2 homers on the same inning, but he was in the game that day, and the last home run that I hit, he hit a grand slam too. Talk to us about it, SP.
Well, what inning was it? Eight
inning, yes.
inning, right? I pinched it. Steve Howe came from to pitch from the Yankees, and I pinched it. I forgot who I pinched it for. I got a hit to right field, and then Carlos was behind me, and he hit a home run against Steve Howe, and we scored like 8 runs.
Something like that.
And then Steve Farr was pitching when I came in, 2 outs.
Yeah.
And I hit a home run against Steve Farr. And when Carlos came up and faced Steve Farr, left-hander, the first home run was right-hander. So against lefty against Steve Farr, the first pitch was over his head.
Yes.
Because we almost fight and all that. Then the very next pitch that the Steve Farr threw to him, ding it.
Whoop. Crushed it. Got it.
Two home runs and the second inning for both sides of the park is not easy to do.
So you guys, speaking of that 95 team, it's the 30th anniversary. You have your celebration coming up at the game this weekend. What are you most looking forward to doing while you're here? Or who are you talking to or seeing?
Well, the most thing that we're going to memories, a lot of memories. We're going to be having fun and talk about it and a little bit everything. Our team was a family. That's the most important thing. I think it's the memory that we have together and how we won and why we did it and all that. It's going to be a lot of fun to see a lot of ex-teammates and family and get together.
SP, I have to say this because everybody know that you and Wayne Kirby, these 2 guys, I have to say it, these 2 guys keep us in the game all the time. And they let us know. They don't play every day, but they let us know, hey, let's go. We need to show up today. And they always were on top of it. That's why you need veteran players to be in the bench to help the young players in there. And they keep us online. They keep us focused. They keep us, we want to win in there. But something that the fans never going to forget about Espinoza, he always put a bubble gum in the head of the pitchers, of the hitters, of the bad boys. When they go to get the ball to the umpires, SP come up with that thing. They even did a bobblehead with something like that to hit.
Oh,
yeah.
Sick.
Tell him, where you come up with that?
I don't know. I was on the bench. I used to play every day with the Yankees, and I came and I was thinking about it, what I can do to keep these guys loose on the bench, you know? And like Carlos said, if somebody like Carlos don't hit a ground ball or a fly ball and he don't run hard to first base, we let him know, hey, if you don't want to play, I want to play. You better hustle. You don't play with my money. That's what my word. Don't play with my money.
Yeah.
I used to say another word for I cannot say here. Don't play with my money. And we came. Me and Wayne came with that energy, and the bench. And one day I came and said, I got to start doing something. And I used to chew a lot of bubble gum, and a big bubble gum came out of my mouth. I said, oh. I've got to find somebody sleeping. I'm going to put him in the hat. And I started with that. Even my hugger, I put in my hugger hat and make it fun and something that keep everybody relaxed and everybody in the game. And we have fun together. And, hey, it came popular.
Yeah, you guys seem like a really close-knit and fun group to be around. You guys were always winning games. And I ask this to everybody every single time we have a guest on here. What was it like to know like your team could just come back and win a game at any point in time? Did you feel that as a player?
Well, I think we never give up.
Yes.
We never give up into the last hour. We know we have a good team, and we know we can score a lot of runs in one inning, especially the lineup that we have. Kenny Lofton, Omar Vizquel, Baerga, Albert Bell, Eddie Murray,
Winfield.
Winfield. Sometimes Winfield was on the bench with me.
Yeah.
And, the lineup that we have, Sandy Alomar, all those,
Manny Ramirez, Jim
Manny
Tomey.
Ramirez was hitting
7 and 8.
Yeah, so it's the team that we have. We never give up, and that's why we came up from behind a lot of games. I think how many 20-some games?
28 games.
We
28
won
games
100 games out of 140 games. That's
Crazy.
Amazing.
It was amazing.
That's amazing, and it was a lot of fun.
SP, can you tell the fans, how important that was for us to see that ballpark packed every day? We did it for 455.
Crazy.
We set a record in the big leagues. But at that time, 94, 95, when we went to the to the playoff in there, how important that was for us, man.
It was very important, coming out of a municipal stadium, there's 5,000, 3,000 people, you feel like it was nobody there. You feel like nobody there. Sometimes they were screaming at you and you know who was it.
Yeah.
So in 94, when we moved to Jacobs Field, that was a Jacobs Field, and we got there, I said, what? Where are these people been? That thing was packed, unreal. I said, wow. And that's I think for us as a player, that's the most important thing, the support that they give us to play for the Indians at that time. No Guardian, was the Indians. And the support they give us for 400-some games, that thing was packed every single day, and no one moved into the last game, the last hour of the game. And they support us 100%, and because I always say that without the fans, we are nobody. So, and I thank the fans for the support they give us all those years. They still doing it, and it's great. It's great to see a lot of fans in the stadium, and to give us the energy to come out and give a great show for them.
So you guys had all of those crowds year after year, and it was amazing. And to me, I just can't imagine that, seeing that ballpark like that every single day in the summer. Do you think there's something different with the game now, or what could they add to get more fans to show up more often?
Well, the only difference, we were winning a lot of games, and that make it different. That make it a little different. The team they win, they're gonna show up for. They still supporting. I see the stadium, a lot of people for. We were winning, like I said before, we won 100 games out of 140. So, and the fans look for that, and everywhere. I play for the Yankees. And everywhere the Yankee was going, that thing was packed. So when I came here from my first year in '93, playing the municipal stadium, it was different. And then when we moved to Jacobs Field, it was a dream come true. It was special for us, and it's a lot of fun playing in front of 40,000 people.
SP, we have great players, and I've been saying to a lot of people, and everywhere I go, we already have 3 Hall of Famers. We have Eddie Murray, Dave Winfield, Jim Tomey, but I know we're going to have, at least in 10 more years, Omar Vizquel, Kenny Lofton. They're already talking about that again. Kenny Lofton, Albert Bell. That means that's 6. And we're going to have Manny Ramirez later on, because the numbers, they're in there. 7 players, and maybe Dennis Martinez and other exercises. So that's going to be 9 players in 1 year playing together. Tell me about how special it was to watch those guys, and who was the guy that most impressed you, in the field of putting the numbers in there.
Well, it was a special play. I played with Dave Winfield and with the Yankees, and when I came here, he came here too. But to play with those Hall of Famers, 3,000 hits, 500 home runs, it was very special. I feel blessed because it's amazing to play with all the good teammates, Carlos Kenny, all those guys. Arby Bill was something else. And for me, the play that impressed me, for me personally, that I got him as a baby.
Yes.
I got him and Julian Tavares as
Because
a
they
baby.
live with him. They live with
And
him.
I
the
took
first
him
year.
to live with me the first time they call him up. And I told him, hey, don't mess around. Take care of yourself. Save your money. Buy a house for your mama when the season is over. It's Manny Ramirez. Manny Ramirez was unbelievable. A great hitter. He burned as a hitter. And it's still, I think he's still playing
He's still
somewhere.
playing.
He's in the home run derbies.
Yes.
Yeah, so
yes.
it was amazing. A lot of people think that we just play a 7 o'clock game, and no, Manny. Well, everybody was early. Well, Manny from 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, straight to the cage and work, and every little aspect of hitting, and he was amazing.
So you are Venezuelan. We have two Venezuelan middle infielders. We've had a Venezuelan middle infield for like the past couple years. What does that mean to you to watch them out there, and do you have any relationship with those guys?
We used to have Jimenez and Rockio. Now we have Arias and Rockio.
It's very special. It make me excited. See those combos. You know, I played with Omar when Carlos was on the bench that he can play. I was in second base, and Omar sure. For now, last year was Jimenez and Rockio.
Yes.
And this year is Arias and Rockio. It's great to see, you know, Venezuelan-born players to be together and play in the best baseball and the top of the baseball playing and that combo, especially that combo, the most important thing in one team, the central line, is very nice and I feel proud of those guys.
SP, our last question has to be beating Randy Johnson in Seattle. That ballpark was packed, loud. You played third base in that game because this was one of the best hitters against Randy Johnson in career. You can see the numbers, stuff like that. Tell about beating that guy in there and going to the World Series. That game has to be one of the most exciting games for you.
Look, I get chills every time I remember that. And to be I think the number one 10 that made Randy Johnson crazy was Kenny Lofton.
Yes.
In my point of view, because Kenny Randy Johnson crazy when he get on base and he start running. He scored one day from second base with a wall pitch.
Yes, that's that game. In that game.
Yeah. And but to beat Randy Johnson in Seattle in front of 50,000 people, that was unbelievable. You cannot hear nothing in the dome.
Yes.
And I made the last out.
Oh, nice.
When Messick came to pitch, I made the last out. Ground ball to Jay Buhner.
Yes.
Hit a ground ball to me. I made the last out. And that's it. We went to the World Series. It was a special moment. I got that day here still like it was yesterday. It was great. And to be Randy Johnson in Seattle is not easy.
No. That was probably a fun little plane ride back, too.
Oh, my God. That plane, we danced, we jumped, we drink. It was amazing. We got the Macarena. Yeah, we have fun. And then the most special thing was watch the fans coming in at the airport.
They were waiting for you guys.
Waiting for us over there at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time it was. It was late.
They didn't even have, did they have phones to figure out when you guys were coming back? I don't know how it was working.
I don't know what happened, but it was, and you know, that's the thing that I still think about. If we win, we were going to take this city and went crazy.
Bigger than
we
LeBron?
We were going to sleep for 3 days. It was party here, party there. It was going to be amazing. But you know what? I'm blessed that I play with this organization. I play with great Boston teammates like Espinoza, and I'm blessed to play with the city of Cleveland Guardians. Oh my God!
And
Thank
we get
you.
to relive it all. We get to relive it all.
Yes, we are. Yeah, but you know what? You staying with us in the show, and you're gonna stay with us because we're gonna be talking about different things here. Stay with us.
Carlos, I remember one thing. I remember that plane was a disco in the air.
Yeah,
disco in the air.
It was unreal.
And I got all the wife. I got everybody dancing. I was leading there. I was a leader, so I had everybody.
You had to do
going
it. Yeah,
crazy.
that's amazing. We're gonna take a quick break, guys. When we come back, we're gonna talk about some Cleveland Guardians headlines. This segment was also brought to you by Smart Choice Baths. If your bathroom needs an update, the team at Smart Choice Baths has you covered. Whether you're looking to replace your shower or do a whole bathroom remodel, Smart Choice can offer the quality and expertise you will need to make that experience an enjoyable one. Be sure to check them out at smartchoicebaths.com or give them a call at 1-844-GET-SMART to set up your free estimate today. Welcome back to the Carlos Baerga Show with me, Gab Gowdy, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga, and we have a guest with us. We're continuing it over, Alvaro Espinoza. Guys, we're going to talk about the Cleveland Guardians a little bit more because the Cleveland Guardians snapped their 6-game losing streak, thank goodness.
You know why I keep him here? Because he did the radio today with me.
And we won.
Yeah, and we win the game, so we we living here because we're going to bring a winning streak with us. We win 2 games, but we need to get better. The good. Let's talk about the good team. I like that guy, Parker Messick. Wow, I love it. I love the way he pitched. I even was talking to Caminero today.
Yeah.
And he told me, man, he hide the ball really good. And he pitched. He's a quick guy.
He's pretty quick with it.
Very good. He's very quick, and he's doing a great job. 7 scoring innings. And the biggest thing, no walks.
That's what we need.
Walks. We need that. And that's what you say about Gavin Williams.
Yeah, that's the only thing that he's lacking. If he stops those walks, he's going to be great. But like Parker Messick went out there, didn't walk anyone, 7 scoreless. He only gave up, 1 run in his first start?
1 run
also?
the first 13 innings. So
Yeah.
he's been unbelievable for us. He's been very nice. The only bad thing, and we talked at the beginning, was, we need to score runs.
Yeah.
We need to get some base hit. You watch the game today. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we need to make it happen. No way to happen. I think right now what I saw today is not too many guys are power hitters.
No.
We got to find a way how to get on base, bunting, let the pitcher get deep in the count and walks and hit run. Today we scored the first run with a squeeze play.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing to see.
Yes.
And that's the way I think they got to continue to do that, to put pressure on the pitcher, because the pitchers right now, they're not ready. They don't practice enough the bomb plays and all that.
The worst athlete are the pitchers. I've been saying that for a long time. Every time you bomb the ball, they're going to throw it away or something's going to happen. So take advantage of that. We got to be hitting homers all the time. We need to score, especially.
I mean, I would love if we hit some more, but yeah.
Well, when you got the last 22 hits, just 1 extra base. It was the homer today by Jones to win the game. You need to do something different, SP. I don't know. And the defense, too. The defense has to be there. If you don't hit homers, you have to play defense.
You got to play different, because you cannot give 4 outs or 5 outs to the other team, because that's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
You got to make the routine play, especially the routine play. The defense are up there to get the pitcher out of problems.
Yeah.
So you got to make the routine plays and make it easy for the pitcher.
And I got something, Gabby, because I have a video of our manager, Stephen Buck, what he said on Monday about the situation. That was our 6th game in a row that we lost in there.
Yes.
Let's listen up to this.
We're frustrated. Everyone's frustrated. We need to hit. We need to score more runs. We need to get things going on offense. And we're all aware of it. We're all working through it. And it's going to take all of us individually doing our best. And I know we're going to continue to do that day in and day out, but we got to get some offense going. They got his pitch count up early. A couple 0-2 to 4-2 walks kind of got him into trouble. But I thought after that, I thought he threw the ball well. The one mistake out over the plate to Caminero. Obviously, we gifted them a couple runs, but I thought Tanner threw the ball pretty well. Emotions are high with everybody. Tanner's one of the most competitive, fiery people I've ever been around, and he came in trying to pump the boys up, and I told him, not now. Take it downstairs. And so we've already talked. We're good. It's one of those fiery moments that happens in competition in a long season, and Tanner's has been and will continue to be one of our best, and we know the competitive fire is what drives him. And like I said, emotions are high right now.
And I know it looked bad because we have camera everywhere, but I like what Bobby did, because he don't want the team to keep playing the way we was playing. While we come from where we played, Texas, we lost 3 games in a row. We was that. It was like unbelievable. And then we start the game on Monday, You know, the way we was playing, throwing the ball away, then they steal the base and we don't throw the ball to second base. And he exploding there. You know, Bybee is a guy, he's our man. He's supposed to be our number one in here. He's 9-9 this year. He haven't had the year that we know that he can do. And I think there was a good moment to do it. I know the manager say, keep it downstairs, but I think the next day we show up different. I don't know if you see it, Gabby.
Well, they won a game, so they did show up a little bit different. That's for sure.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, they I think they did a little private meeting down there, and they talk about it, and you know, like what happened today, you cannot bring it tomorrow.
No.
So past is a pass, and let's play the present day by day. And I think that's what they did.
Yeah. And I'm very surprised that they are still at this point, like not saying that they shouldn't be, but playing competitive baseball with all the things that have happened through them throughout the season. It's been a really rough one for them.
Very rough one. A lot of people, you know, a lot of players that have been hurt. And, you know, our pitching stuff, you know, like a starter that was going really good, pitching 6 and 7 innings. Now our bullpen was going on with Luis Ortiz, with classes, stuff like that. It's hard not to be having the best. You know, if you see going around the bullpen right now, that everybody is going down. It's not that guy that you say, okay, it's going to be game over, 1, 2, 3. No, it's no.
You don't know what's going to happen.
It's different now, and you see it. Yesterday, the Johan Duran from Philadelphia brought his second save. So you never know, and now our pitchers have to be perfect. But if you don't score a run, it's worse. It's hard, SP.
Yeah, and the pressure going to be on the pitcher. If you don't give the run support to the pitcher at least 3, 4, 5 rounds, they're going to try to be perfect, and they're going to start making mistakes, and they're going to pay for it. But what I saw today, we was behind 3-1.
Yes.
Wilson.
3 hits.
Yeah.
Once the first base, he stole second down 3-1.
Yes.
And then Juan got the base hit. That's the baseball they got to play. Yeah. They cannot be afraid to make it happen.
Yes.
You know, they cannot wait to happen. They don't got no home runs hitters like they used to be. So they got to play more the little things on baseball.
Yeah, and in a home run league, it's kind of hard to keep up with sometimes. Yeah. So maybe I know this group of guys is not like a power hitting team, but you got to put the ball in play.
Yeah. One of the moves that happened yesterday, too, they put Carlos Santana on waivers. Yes. That's something that, I don't know, maybe a team can pick it up. And I don't want nobody to think that we are giving up. I am not giving up. That's why I came with this today. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's still, you know, I still believe it. You know, we can, a miracle can happen, you know, and maybe Seattle, maybe Yankees, or maybe somebody else can lose, you know, a couple games in a row, and we can go in there. So I still believe. Don't stop believing. Yes.
Yeah,
they
guys.
Gotta make it happen. They got to make it happen.
They have the opportunity. They have a couple series coming up, but we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about those.
The Big Play Sports Network is brought to you by Pure AV, luxury home automation. Experience your dream smart home by visiting pureavcorp.com.
Welcome back to the Carlos Baerga Show with me, Gab Gowdy, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga, and we got another Cleveland Indians legend with us, Alvaro Espinoza. And guys, we have a couple series coming up. Like we said right before the break, the Cleveland Guardians are a couple games out of the wild card, but they have some big series coming up against 2 teams that are in the wild card right now, the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox.
To be the best, you have to be the best. That's when you have to show up. That's when you show what kind of character you think have. And it's going to be takes in the next 6 games. Seattle and then Boston. In there, let's do it. The first game is going to be Logan Allen. That's been pitching good. The last outing was the last one because the last 4 he was pitching really good. But we need a big game from him to start. You know, that first game is important to take it. And it's going to be a big house, too, because a lot of people are going to be there. Remember, 1995 teams, it's going to be there, everybody. But we need to win that first game in there. And I know they have great hitters. He's going to be the edge. You know who's coming back? Josh Naylor is going to be back on. It's going to be. I don't want to see you crying over there, okay?
I might be.
Oh, my God.
Do you see him stealing all those bases right now?
I know. Josh Naylor is coming back. That's why you have to show up and be there. We're going to face George Kirby. He's a great pitcher, good pitcher that the Seattle have. And then your boy, Gavin Williams.
Against Logan Gilbert.
Yes, Logan Gilbert, that we know that, they have great pitching staff. That's why Seattle is where they are right now. So we need to and I say, SP, you know that. When we play, 94, 95, those years, everything was really good. So to beat those teams, you have to play a perfect game. Tell them.
You got to play the perfect game, play perfect defense. The good thing, the Guardian got to take advantage is Seattle is not playing a good baseball right now.
Right now.
They got to take advantage of that. They got to be careful with, what's the name, the catcher?
He's
Riley.
And Suarez and Naylor. So those three hitters, they got to be careful. And if they do that, then they play good baseball, they make it happen, I think they have a good chance to take 2 out of 3 from Seattle.
That's what we need. We don't need to win all 3 games. 2 out of 3
2 would
to
be
keep
nice.
us there, and then they go down 2 games. So.
Okay, let me ask you guys this. So they're playing the Mariners. Do you guys invite Randy Johnson for this?
Oh my God! I hope that he can come back and be with us in the radio or something like that in the booth. Talk about the way we beat him. In there, it's gonna be that. The last game is gonna be Tyner Bybee coming pitching again against Brian Miller. So it's gonna be a great series. I know it's gonna be packed. A lot of people are gonna be here, so we need to show up and do it. After that, we go to a road trip. That we was playing really good in the road trip, but the last road trip was really bad, 1-5. So we need to take advantage of that. We got Parker Messick. That's a good one.
That's our guy.
Yeah,
that's our guy
right now. We are facing 2 pitchers that have been winning the last few games, Bello and Garrett Crochet.
So, Crochet's been really good.
Yeah. So he's been, for me right now, he's going to be one, Stade Escobar and him, they're going to be, between them, it's going to be the Cy Young
we can talk
pitcher.
about Tarek Skubal in a second if you want to. That game against the A's, did you see that?
I know he got killed.
But it's crazy. He only had 1 earned run.
Yeah. 1? That's it?
They only gave him 1 earned run for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, that means they made some errors for that to happen in there. So it's going to be good. And then we got Dustin May. So we need to, I would like to, if we come back home 4-2, we're going to be okay. That's what I believe.
4-2.
4-2. That's it.
And Carlos, I think the road trip start Friday and Saturday and Sunday here.
Listen to that.
Okay?
Here.
Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Like I say, if they win 2 out of 3, if they win 3, perfect.
Oh, my God.
They go to Boston
They'll feel
with a
good.
good hit.
Yeah.
If we win 3, you're going to see
And,
Gaff in Boston. And then
And the other thing that if they're going to face Crochet in the second game, they face
second game.
and they got to play, they got to make the game they want to play, the bunting, the hit
Everything.
run. They got to do it. They got to make him come out of that mound and feel bunt and feel ground ball and make him go crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good approach that we can take against him.
Talking about we're gonna be watching the 3 great players in the next 4. Man, you're talking about group thing. We're gonna see Naylor, but we're gonna see Eugenio Suarez, the Venezuelan, 40 homers, 100 RBI. We're gonna see Carl Riley right now, a record in the big leagues. He passed Salvador Perez the most homers, and then he might 4 more.
Judge.
Mickey Mantle. And then as a switch hitter, and then maybe he go to 60 homers. That's amazing there. But then we're going to be facing Garrett Crochet that we talk about, the Cy Young. But then we're going to have maybe to face, and I hope not, I hope that you don't pitch in those games, Aroldis Chapman. What he's doing? Tell me about it, man.
He's staying in shape, man. That guy take care of himself like he's 20 years old.
Wow.
It's unbelievable the way he prepared himself for the season.
Yeah.
And the off season, that's what is paying off now, Carlos.
Wow.
That guy take care of his body like he's a baby.
Yeah.
And that's impressed. That's impressed what Chapman doing with his age and throwing 102 miles an hour still.
37 years old.
Wow.
Yes.
I tip my sombrero to him.
Yeah.
I 2 All-Stars ago, this All-Star in Seattle, I had a chance to speak with Jose Ramirez, and I asked him, who's a pitcher that you have never hit a home run off of, but you want to?
Yeah.
He said Chapman.
Wow. That's amazing. If you want to be the best, you have to face the best, and you have to show up and play in there the way we used to do it. And I know it's going to be a really good, but that's what we need to do. Everything start this Friday. We already win 2 games.
Yeah.
Let's win 2 more and go to the road trip and win 4 out of 6 in there. You know, it would be awesome. I think we're gonna bring you some grounds too, because those two teams are in front of
Yeah,
us.
they are.
Those
Yeah.
are the teams.
All the teams that we're about to play are all the teams that are ahead of us in the standings right now. So
Wow. So
if you wanna go somewhere, this is when you're gonna do it.
that's all. That's all.
Yeah, and you guys are about to set the tone for
Yes.
the start of the series because you guys have your 30th anniversary coming up. But we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit around the league.
The Big Play Sports Network is brought to you by Lake Spur Marketing, connecting your brand to the right customers. Visit lakespurmarketing.com today.
Welcome back to the Carlos Baerga Show with me, Gab Gowdy, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga, and Cleveland Indians legend Alvaro Espinoza. And guys, let's talk about some things around the league. I know we want to talk about the Cleveland Guardians all the time, but we got to talk about the AL a little bit. We got the Tigers and the Blue Jays going back and forth right now for the #1 seed. Who do you guys think is going to take it?
I think, well, the Tigers are coming back and playing really good baseball, and they make some move that a lot of people went like, why you bringing all those old people? Well, they're doing a great job. I always say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yep.
And what we did in 1995, we bring some veteran players on the last part of the season. Sizer, Dennis Martinez, Eddie Mueller, then Winfield. And you know what they did? They went to get Morton. And everybody said, nah, he's done 1-6, 1-7, something like that. You know what he's doing? Right now, he's almost 9-10. So he's been winning in there. Paddock from Minnesota, and they bring Finnegans. They bring a closer now that he's the one closer. 2-0, 0-0-0, 4 safe for them. So they improve their pitching stuff, and they're playing good baseball. So I think they've been playing the good baseball since last year. The only time they've been beaten them is the Cleveland Guardians. So let's see what happens. But Toronto playing great baseball too.
Of course they are.
We have to say they're playing really good. They
Shane
maintain
Bieber.
Wow, don't be.
Oh, my God.
Please don't say that. I don't know.
Well, he
why
was great. He did such a good job. 1 earned run, 9 strikeouts. I wish that could have been us.
Unbelievable. I don't know why we trade him, but you know what? I know we have the pitcher that we have for him. Do you see him?
Yeah.
He pitched really good,
really
3
good.
innings, 0. And he looked like him. He's taller.
He's tall.
He's taller, but he looked really good. So I'm happy about that. But I know we miss Shane Bieber. But Toronto Blue Jays can be a team that maybe can surprise a lot of people this year. I don't know what the thing you like in America.
Yeah, I think Toronto is gonna be the team to beat for. I like Detroit.
Yes.
I like Detroit because what they did, they bring, like you say, Carlos, they brought experience.
Yes.
Through the end of the season and to start the playoff, and that can be a big thing for the and the playoff. And I like Detroit. I think Detroit and Toronto, they're gonna be fighting to go to the.
You know what? And Toronto are missing Santander. He's coming in
Yes,
September.
yes.
So without Santander, the whole year they've been in there in 4th place. So it's gonna be very good.
Well, half of their players are from Cleveland. So,
Yes, I
yeah.
know. That's like how you call when you're the farm team.
Yeah, literally, we are just supplying them all of our players.
We playing for the Guardians. They get in there. They still have a chance. They just got to start playing good baseball, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have Ernie Clement out there. You have Jimenez. You have Miles Straw's out there providing
Yes.
things for the Blue Jays. That's a little bit crazy. But if we want to talk about the NL,
NL
you guys are crushing my Dodgers. You guys were crushing my Dodgers' hopes and dreams. You guys are saying no to the Dodgers.
Wow, I say no. They have the best talent, and the best team is the Dodgers because they have so many pitchers hurt, but they can come up, stuff like that. But I say it's gonna be hard this year because everybody's getting hurt, and they play 10 games and they get hurt and stuff like that. I don't think it's gonna happen this year. I would like to have a team that haven't won in a long time, or maybe a new team that haven't won. San Diego and Milwaukee, they can be 2 teams that maybe they can show up and do something special. I don't know what you think about.
Yeah, no, the the team to be.
I know.
You know, the Dodgers the team to be.
The champions.
Like Carlos is, you know, it's a lot of injuries in there, and they cannot put it together. They win 3, they lose 4, and 3 again. So they're not the same Dodgers a couple years ago. And like Carlos said, I like to see somebody new, and the Milwaukee and Padres. I like to see those guys face each other in the playoffs.
I think that would be a really great series. I think Milwaukee is a very good baseball team. I think they have great players, but I just watch them and I don't know. I just feel like it's not going to happen. And it's not the players. I just feel like it's just how it's been.
You know what surprised me? I am not surprised. The manager. I think the manager they have, he played the small game. He make everybody believe, and he don't go for. He said to me, I don't like homers. I like to run. They lead the league in steal.
Yeah.
They lead the league in run. They lead the league, in doing the little things to win games. But they have a setback today. They're closer to her.
Yes.
So we don't know when he's gonna come back, and that's something they can hurt a lot of things. If you see, there's so many things right now, so many things right now getting players hurt. So it's gonna be hard to say. But I like what Milwaukee have, and I think they have a great opportunity.
Yeah, Carlos, and I think I saw an interview that you did to the manager, and
Yes.
I love what he said about his team.
Yeah.
When they played the small game and all that, they
Yeah.
made the pitchers do the field and all that. I like the conversation that you had with him.
Yes.
And that's why I believe in the Milwaukee team that they're gonna make it happen.
Okay, last question I have for you guys. This is a controversial question right now on the internet.
Yes.
MVP, Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge.
Definitely. For me, yes.
For me, Cal Riley.
Cal Raleigh?
For me,
Yeah,
Cal Riley. What he's been doing is amazing. And if they finish first in that division, they have to give it to him. Why? That catcher position is one of the toughest positions in the game. And to be hitting what he's doing, breaking records, right now he got the record of the switch hitter, over 20 homers from one side, over 20 homers from the other side, breaking what I said before, Salvador Perez, Mickey Mantle, because if he hit 56, he tied Ken Griffin Jr. This is a historical year for him. This is a special. Very special. I give it to him. And you know why? Because Judge haven't played in the second half. Judge is hitting the last 30 games, 192. He's not the MVP right now, the Yankees. You know the MVP of the Yankees? Grisham, they went deep today again, and Rice.
Yeah.
Those two guys. And now they got Superman doing unbelievable. Stanton hitting 300, 70
Superman.
homers, 30 RBIs
They
in
have
the
him in
second
the
half.
outfield.
Huh?
They have him running around in the
You see
outfield.
the way he
too.
runs?
Play right field.
Yeah.
You see the way he runs?
Uh-huh. I don't know how he
Like a
gets.
robot.
I don't know how he gets to the
Yeah,
ball.
Yeah, no,
It's-
Riley, I think Riley got to be the MVP,
Yes.
especially to be a catcher. They sit down, they squeeze,
Oh.
and those legs, they get tired.
That's why they call
And
him Big
they
Who
Dumper.
you want to win?
I want Cal Raleigh to win. I think that would be really fun. I think it'd be a better story. Aaron Judge is Aaron Judge. He's an amazing, incredible player, but
Yes.
you don't see catchers doing this.
I know. No. That's what I believe. That's
And
what
he
I
got a
believe.
couple stolen bases, too.
40 stolen
He got
base.
14 stolen
That's a
bases.
lot.
Yeah.
That's amazing. With a big guy, that's what they call him Dumper.
Big Dumper is his
Big
name.
Dumper. How you gonna call Big Dumper stealing bases? Well, we got Josh Naylor, bigger, small
stealing-
dumper.
You know what I like about Riley? The commercial that he do where he do it with both sides of the plate.
Yeah?
It's a commercial, yeah.
Oh my God, no. It's a special, but it's a special.
Yeah, it's a
but I want the
special.
fans to come to the ballpark this weekend. Please come to the ballpark this weekend. On Friday, it's gonna be everybody from 1995, our 10th anniversary. We would like to see you there. It's gonna be special. They're gonna put videos of what happened in 1995, and I know you guys are gonna be crying. So that's why I want to see you at the ballpark. SP gonna be there. Kenny's gonna be there. Jim Tommy's gonna be there. Charles Nagy gonna be there. Everybody's gonna be there. Don't miss it this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, guys, don't miss out. It's going to be a really fun weekend in Cleveland, Ohio, and we'll see you guys next week.
Ra.